don't forget to like and subscribe, and by all means, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think.
They decide to tie up the bugbear and the goblin that they find. And they defeated all the rest of the bugbears in the room, and they kept one bugbear frozen alive and a goblin. Kendroth speaks to the goblin named Droop, asking him about Cragmaw Castle. He doesn't know where it specifically is, only that it is north in the forest. He does tell them that the black spider has dark gray skin and white hair. I put white hairs. I guess technically he has more than one.
I would think
So
so.
now they know. So they now know it is a male drow. They move the goblin into the gambling room, and Kindroth begins to ask questions of the bugbear. The bugbear's name is Grulg. Kindroth, with the help of Farrig, intimidates him and tells him that the exact location of Cragmaw Castle. They also learn that Gundren is being held at Cragmaw Castle, but they are now unsure whether he is still alive. The Black Spider is staying at Wave Echo Cave, and is his ultimate goal is just power. They decide to let Droop go and give him a short sword to take some revenge on his slave owner bugbears. They loot some coins, some gems, a gem encrusted eye patch, and an iron key. They move back to where the crypts are, where they were told last session, where three captives are being held. Uh, they find a boy and two women being guarded by two red brands. Once again, Kendroth says, Glassstaff is dead. Drop your weapons. He doesn't intimidate them and even makes them laugh. Kendroth takes the first shot. The red brands rush out of the room at them. Kendroth tells Sophia to rip off their cloaks. Sophia tries but fails, and the guy grabs her instead. The other party members attempt to help her, but he hangs on to her and pulls her cloak off instead. The skeletons begin to pull out their swords. She moves to attack one, but gets her axe stuck in the rib cage. Neela manages to place a cloak onto Sophia, causing the other two skeletons to sheathe their swords. The group does manage to kill the two remaining red brands, while Sophia defeats the skeleton with Farrag's aid. They search the bodies, but they only find the two short swords. The three prisoners introduce themselves as Myrna, Nars, and Leelsa. They are
Good
the
enough.
woodcarver Thell's family. Farrag confronts them or comforts them by saying that they have avenged his death. Kendroth uses the iron key to free them. Myrna offers them a family heirloom, a necklace that is hid in an alchemy shop in Thunder Tree, where they left it before fleeing from undead. They escort them out of the hideout. Kendra, Sophia, and Farag decide to open the coffins. Inside, they find obviously rotten bodies, but each has a platinum signet ring. They keep they each keep a ring. Neela decides to return Imag's flask to him, which I stole 2 sessions ago, but not before taking a big swick. And that is where we are.
That's where we left off.
So
Yeah.
we technically are still in Red Brand hideout. If I can get the red flag to stick. There it goes.
Okay,
Dun,
this is
dun,
a
dun.
recap for our monies. We have in the community chest 51 platinum, 9 gold, 8 silver, and 5 copper. And we have a total value of 285 gold for random gems and whatnots.
Cool beans.
Say it again.
You're
for me,
rich.
just to check.
5
I have it
copper,
right.
8 silver, 9 gold, and 51 platinum. And then if you want to run down, I can give it to you a little bit later. But the
Nope,
total
I got
value.
it.
Yep.
I got it. I just needed to check my gold. I got everything but that one.
So, well, the
Thank you.
trap is gone already. Can we wiggle our way beyond the trap?
So the trap's not gone. It's a hole. So
right.
you
Yeah,
have
but
to-
I mean, like it's already been
yeah.
gone.
You mean
Okay.
sidle our way across?
So you have to still do a dexterity check. Let's see. I think it's Yeah, dexterity aerobatic check to get around it.
Character sheet.
Aerobatics.
Aerobotics.
Yikes. Not much help there.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Survey says Bully got across. He
Uh,
scuffles along the side with his back to the wall.
Got an 18.
Can you repeat the recap? I'll tell you what. Well, I'm thinking about actually copy and pasting this and putting it on one of our discords for us to spread around.
That's a really good idea.
hey, hey, Imag, can you check around the corner to see what's there?
We didn't argue. That's pretty much a good
Yeah.
summary of last
He
time.
didn't
killed
bring
some
his
things
torch
Looking
with
around
him.
the corner to see what's there.
I'm just saying.
I-
It said, what's down that way?
What's
Is there
down that
anything
way?
worth? Yeah, what's down that way? Is there anything that's worth crossing this hole for? Are you scouting for us?
Okay.
Yeah. Looking.
Do you remember? Well, I'm not in the room with you, so I'm not going to talk to you.
I'm looking
There's
down this
another way that
hallway.
But there was another way we didn't go, wasn't there?
No, this was it.
Are you sure?
We went halfway down this hallway until somebody fell into the hole. And then-
Neil,
Didn't
thanks
we-
for the
didn't
thanks
we
for the
go
gift
this
sub,
way?
man.
So, IMAC being that close basically just sees another door
Is
that's
it-
closed.
I see another door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And there's nothing else, so I'll just walk up to the door and I'll listen to the door.
So you listen. Give me. Well, let's see. Give me an investigation check. With the invisible torch walking around.
Oh, not bad.
You hear, listening through the door, you hear the sound of running water.
My gosh, my torch is stuck.
Okay.
There we go.
I call back to them. I say there's a door, and it sounds like there's water on the other side.
I think we should. Do you think we should cross Neela?
I'll go ahead and cross to investigate said door.
Well, Droop, yeah, I mean, Droop said that was the only door left in here, and he mentioned something about it. It goes out to the lobby.
Now when we talk to the Narthik or the Nothok or whatever,
Yeah, the Nothic, yes.
Mhm.
He already
Gobbers.
revealed all the traps, correct?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
So there
Yep.
are no traps down in this lobby. 'Cause
Okay.
he were revealed it already, correct?
Okay.
And the
Correct.
goblin Droop said that this was a secret door.
Okay.
Or whatever
I'm
it
gonna
was.
roll
Okay.
acrobatics across.
Say that again. Which one was the super door?
I want to go.
Well,
across.
I thought Droop said that the secret door was down here in this corner.
That's correct. Yeah, it's right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's where I was just had my
yeah, in the,
okay.
the other room.
the
There's
torch.
another
So, so Ferris scuffles along the side edge of the pit and got across. Boy says, "Hey, what's up?"
All right.
Not the beard.
Oh no.
Oh no,
I'm gonna
Neela.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
You have a luck point already? Oh, you have a luck. That's right. You have halfling luck. Yeah.
Not a
Nice.
breadstick.
Yep.
Did Neela make a cross?
I'm supposed to be recording this.
Nah, Neela fell into the hole.
Jeez.
No, Neela re-rolled. She has halfling luck, so she could re-roll.
Neela makes it across.
Yay!
And I rolled an 18 before, right after bully. So
Wow. So Neela's across.
I assume we're all
Yes.
going over, right? I mean,
Yeah, I guess I'll go next though. Sorry, I've acrobatics.
yeah, acrobatics.
Okay.
Syntax, thanks for the no mix. Thanks for the get the subs for syntax there, man. So I tell you what, since you're all going across, just Neeler got across.
I cannot,
Sophia.
cannot find my recording settings. Recording.
She makes it across.
She makes
Maybe.
it across.
Whoa.
Must spread the word of Church of Nil.
The Church of Nil.
I
Out
rolled
the
it, but I
beard.
didn't click on my character.
No, it's all right. No, you're good. You're good. You
Never
only
mind,
need to
I
click.
You need to click on your. Oh,
I'm gonna
So
go
you guys
ahead
are-
and open the
You guys are
door
across.
since we're all across.
I'm gonna move your characters because you guys are across. Open the door, he says. 1 second, because you guys are kind of coming in backwards. Let's see. Make sure I read the flavor text right. So as the door opens up, it opens up into well, technically it's a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above the large cellar. Let me check this out real quick, make sure, because you guys are coming in. This is
we
written-
Do things
this-
weird.
Yeah, this is written like you're coming in from this direction,
Oh, okay.
from the outside. So well, I guess it's still a landing here, so let's read through it and see how we pick this apart. So the door opens into a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above the large cellar floor. So basically, this, can you get your torch in here real quick? Boom. Can you guys see?
Yep.
Can't get
So-
in there, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't see the door then. I forgot the Dynamap stuff, or the dynamic lighting. Oh. Can you see now?
Huh?
You can come in the
I
room
moved a
now.
torch, so he's better.
Keep forgetting about that. So the door opens up and to a 5-foot wide landing, which you're standing on, about 15 feet above the large stellar floor. The stone steps descend to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north, which you just basically pass through. And a large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, which is the running water you're seeing, running fountain and water, occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. Why does it stop there with a period? This room appears to be a large storage cellar, exactly the sort of thing one might expect to find beneath an old manor.
I'm gonna watch after my warhammer and investigate these drums.
The barrels? All right.
Yeah.
So as you peek through, wrote something real quick.
I'm crossing my fingers for alcohol. I'll take a little keg with me if I do. Celebratory drink.
Yeah, that would be cool. Syntax.
Could take a quick trip to that
So-
one room on the other side.
So you're looking around, open up the barrels and everything like that. The barrels contain salted pork and beef, flour, sugar, apples, and ale. Moving barrels around, you search. Okay. Yeah, so you're moving the barrels around, opening things up, that nature.
Mhm.
And in the cistern, you happen to notice something shine from underneath the water.
Oh, when I was cleaning my warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I want to grab whatever that is. I reach in the water and grab it.
And it
So
grabs
it's
you and pulls you
10
in. No.
So you're a dwarf. The water is about 10 feet deep, as you can tell from the rim. It's
Uh-oh.
2 feet. But the rim is 2 feet higher than the water surface, and you can tell it's pretty far deep. Long story short, it's 10 foot deep.
I need
You're not
someone.
reaching.
Throw the elf in there. Hey, Kenroth, I have a job for you.
Okay, sure. What do you
I
got?
don't know if I can swim because the fact that it's. Well, I have heavy armor on, and this is water, and I'm a dwarf. So, can you jump in there and get that thing I see down there? Or I say, what's that? Hopefully you're-
Can I tell how large it is, or all we see is something shining 10 feet below the surface?
how large the thing is.
Yes.
It looks like a small satchel.
A small satchel? Okay. Can I cast Mage Hand to retrieve it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Mage Hand to retrieve it.
Smart.
Okay, so this magical vapor of a hand, a ghost apparition, if you will.
Oh wait, I have a
spawns-
word. I have a word.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna stretch my hand out to the water, and I'm gonna say "Fern on," and this magical hand is going to just extend out of my arm and go down into the water and grab the satchel and bring it back to me.
Like an episode of Naruto.
So this apparition of a hand, as you say, your command word goes down into the water, picks up the satchel, and brings it back to you. As you opened it up, the satchel is waterproof and contains a potion. I guess I can tell you this: a potion of healing,
Oh,
potion
nice.
of invisibility,
Ooh.
some 50 gold pieces.
Hmm.
This is strange too. A clean set of ordinary travel clothing. So, in the satchel, I'm assuming it's kind of a hiker's pack.
It seems like a bug out bag.
Yeah. This you hit that on the head actually. I give a little I metagame that a little bit. That's actually the getaway kit for the glass staff. I'll throw
So
that
question.
bone to you.
What level of a healing potion is it? Common?
It just says a potion of healing, so I'm assuming it's a common.
Okay.
If it was greater, it would say greater, I would
So
assume.
I would give you guys can keep the potions. I'm gonna put the 50 gold into the community pot.
Okay.
So
I'll put the potions in my pack.
community pot.
And who wants the clean set of clothing? Or no, we can always sell it.
I mean, I'll put it in my pack. I'll put I'll basically I'll put everything in my backpack, and then
Okay.
Farrell will take the gold.
So as you're sat messing around with shuffling out the equipment and or the satchel, and you're handing things out to everybody, the door
That looks
opens
good.
door opens to your west, and what you notice is that 3 ruffians are starting to pour into the room now.
Nice.
Get behind
From
me.
all their racket. Hold on,
Right.
we gotta do dishes before we start moving.
I can't.
Wherever
I
you guys
can't.
were-
I can't move.
Wherever you guys were, this is basically
Oh, well, Sophia
roll
and I are
for-
hanging in the hallway talking.
Yeah, girl chat. You know.
yeah, you guys didn't move into the
Well,
room.
play your characters.
Mhm. So let's roll for initiative.
I was just, like typing. It's my fault.
Oh, not bad.
Hey.
Pip pip cheerio.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay.
I didn't even get my chance to grab a barrel of good wine or ale.
So who's is that everybody got in?
We're right on it this time.
You're on it. I didn't see no torches or anything. All right.
We did good.
Look at that.
So Kendroff, I think Farrah moved, but Kendroff being right there in front of the
technically,
door.
when you start pulling them in, I moved up, but then you told me I couldn't move, so
I got you.
put my character back.
So yeah, so Kendall's got to basically roll a surprise round against which I don't have no bonuses, so it would be a D20 against your wisdom, I think it is, top of my head.
So you want me to roll what a wisdom check?
Yeah.
14.
Oh, we can see your dice.
I know.
Ooh, you got wrecked.
So the first one's a 12. It doesn't beat your 14. I don't know why I had it set for 2. So the first one's 12. I'll honor that. And you did not get surprised, so no surprise round. Let me sort the list.
I think I trust the elf even less so now that I know he has ghostly hands. I don't want him to touch
He
me
has
anymore.
he has that scared look in his face. What was
Yeah.
that? So first one in order will be I'm gonna die. So he noticed these ruffians rushing through the door as Kendrov is sorting through the pack and things of that nature. So you notice this action right away. What's
All right.
your move?
I'm just gonna bring that bow out because I don't have anything else I'm gonna do. I might as well just stay right where I'm at.
A real quick question. Neela and Sophia are in the other room still, or are they
Yep.
in the room?
No, they're in the hallway outside the room.
They don't
Yeah,
know
we're
what's
hang-
going on in here.
Nope.
They're gonna hear combat, so they're part of the of that.
That's why
so.
their initiative is so terrible.
Yeah, they're gonna know any second. They're gonna know any
Yeah,
second. As
plus-
soon as they hear me screaming like a little girl, they're gonna know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
No, not the
About-
face, not the face.
No, Blackstaff is dead. Put down your
I have-
gun.
I have the Walmart brand glass staff. And the Neeler hears that going, oh, not again.
Oh, geez, not again.
So the bow hits.
eventually, right? I mean,
So you knock the arrow on your bow and you let loose, and it hits the first ruffian in sight, right past Kendroff, because as he noticed in the guy's rushing him, and you hit. Give me a damage.
Yeah, I was all like Neo in the Matrix. Around that arrow.
yeah, kind of point blank there, isn't it?
Yep. Oh,
4 damage. You hit him squarely in the shoulder, but he's still coming.
I think,
All right, so
yeah,
you
I'm
got
done.
movement.
Oh, I
Okay.
have movement. I'm done.
So it's the ruffians. They come right up to Kendroff, the first one here.
of course they
And
do.
he swings his short sword right after him.
No.
Got a 22
22.
Oh man.
All right.
for 4 piercing damage. So he swings that sword across and just nicks your robes. Got a little skin underneath of it. You're
All right.
bleeding from the shoulder. It's a
I'll-
flesh wound.
I'll take the hit.
It's a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound.
The other ruffians are coming in, but really can't get by. This is rough terrain, so I can go around. That'd be 10, 20. He won't attack. He's trying to get out to Imag. And he moves up. Kendroff has a turn now. After
Okay.
you get arrow flying through him, and he gets hit with a sword. Now you can react. I get the glass staff.
But guys, I got the glass staff. Glass staff is dead.
You bought that at Walmart.
I'm not playing that game again. We're not doing that. Let's see. Let's go
Come on, 10 times to try.
You have any more of those
Good
magic
old
missiles?
coward's try.
I do have magic missiles. And that's what I'm looking at. I think I'm gonna hit each of these guys with a magic missile.
So what was the cup that I showed you? Was it called Meow Missile or something? Like that?
Yeah,
Meowgic missile.
Meowgic missile. Okay, what's your command word for this?
Okay, so I'm gonna put my palms of my hands out and I'm gonna go Fer Ilandi, and I'm gonna launch a magic missile at each one of these guys
Okay.
for two points each.
And every single one of them says meow.
Meow meow meow.
Meow, it hurts. Come back, meow. Okay. Super Troopers.
Explosions of the.
Are you
of the
kidding
magic
me,
missiles
meow? What was that?
No,
is what
no.
Signal Neela.
Super Troopers. Who remembers that movie?
Are you?
Very fondly.
Such a great movie.
It is such. So 15 meows in this session. That's who's counting.
You all are horrible. Horrible people.
You gotta love the puns. So they said meow because it hits him and explodes in his magical energy. And you have movement.
Yeah, but if I move,
That's true.
I'm just gonna sit. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, you get 2, right? You're gonna sit.
What was
Or
that?
you're moving.
I'm
You're
gonna
moving or you're sitting?
Shield.
I'm gonna move. I still have shield. Yes, I still have shield.
No, I mean we gotta
this
get
is-
you a shield.
I have magic shield. All right, I can cast shield, but once I get attuned with the staff, once we're able to take a long rest, I have the staff of defense. So
True. But I meant like a physical shield.
well, it wouldn't matter.
So
So this is 2 attacks of opportunity. So this guy.
I'm not moving. I'm staying right where I'm at.
Oh, you're staying. That's, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Oh no, I'm trying to avoid the attack of opportunity, but I'm just gonna stay right where I'm at.
Now it's Neela's turn. Hearing all this commotion and ruckus and meowing in the hallway.
No.
That's 5.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, I'm going to move into here.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and pull out the crossbow and shoot at which one got hit by Imag? This one?
The one that's directly in front of me to
Right
the
here.
west.
Okay, I'll shoot at him.
Okay.
he should already be hit with 6 damage. He probably only has like, I guess 4 or 5 more life.
The syntax says fireball. So she,
And it's sneak attack damage plus 2. Since
He's
he's
dead.
next to him.
so the cross. I can't remember the terminology with the crossbow. I know you knock an arrow, but I can't remember the crossbow. I got lost in the
Bolt.
words.
Crossbow bolt.
Yeah, when you cock it, I guess like a gun. But so yeah, you ready an arrow, you fire it, and it comes slinging past Kendroff, and it hits square in the shoulder of the red brand for 8 damage. Puts him on his knees. He's prone. He's bleeding.
Yes. That's
So
what I
you-
have.
Take that, meow. Okay.
No. Stop. Bad.
6.
Bad.
So your movement's done, your attack. So Farah. The kindly dwarf on the south side of the lake, seeing all this action, Neela come rushing in. The ruffian down, prone,
Oh, he's not dead.
not dead.
Will he drown?
Thanks for the
if I take-
follow.
Would
Thanks for
he
the follow.
if I toss him in the water since he's now prone and I could probably do it? Would he drown?
That's a interesting proposition. We'll see if we can get to a strength check to see if we can actually get him in the water. We'll see how it plays out. Thanks for the follow, Furious Fav.
Okay, I run
Just
over
choose
to Kindroth, and
Okay.
then I get that guy and I try to knock him into the water. Pretty much
Okay.
I'm running at him, so I'm pretty much gonna shield check him.
So you're gonna have an advantage on this roll. So you roll 2. I have a disadvantage, but I'm gonna give you your advantage. So it's opposing strength roll. So I roll, you roll, I roll and you roll twice. We'll take the highest of yours. And
Okay.
then if you beat my number, I'm thrown into the water. Ooh, good roll. Good
Ooh,
roll.
nice.
It's 18. Nope, I got a 6 because I take the first number. So yeah, you pick me up to throw me in the water. He's in the water. He's sinking.
Can he swim?
Well,
I
he-
will-
He's still. I mean,
I'm gonna
he's to
I'm
the,
gonna do
the-
an air.
Good.
I'm gonna do an aerobatics check. How I want to play it. He's hurt. He's in prone. He's thrown over. So the only fair way I can do it is probably do it aerobatics. Aerobatic.
Yeah.
Check.
Aerobics.
Got an arrow in
Aerobatics.
the knee.
Aeroponics.
No way he's
Aerobatics.
So, but I want,
That's
but
it.
I want to ask one thing. The wall, the wall of the cistern is actually 2 feet above the top of the water, right?
Yes.
So he would still have to be able to swim. He would still have to be able to tread 10 feet of water and get out of the wall. Either way, he's not. He's out of commission.
He's in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of commission. He's in the pool. So what I'm going to be rolling for is actually if he's going to be drowned. So yeah, I'll go 3 rolls with the aerobatics check, and if he fails, then yeah, he goes down to 0, and he's basically drowned at that point. So yeah, that was your action. I don't think you have any movement left. I don't think so.
5, 10, 15,
You can
20,
question.
20,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I'm
can-
done.
Yeah, you can question that diagonal move. I think you might have 5 left, but
Nope, I'm fine. I
So-
pretty much go into defensive as I shield check that guy, but I still have my shield in hand. I pull out my warhammer and I just go into defense.
cool. All right. So this would be Sophia's turn. But real quick, Fierce Faye, thanks for the follow. I enjoyed the D&D session. This is actually our 10th session on Lost Mines of Phandelver. And actually combining 2 starter kits, the essential kit and the starter kit, where I'm bringing Dragon Icefire Peak into it. So
Somebody say dragon.
Dragon?
the dragon.
What dragon?
Dragon. Mm. Sophia actually hearing all this commotion and meowing and water splashing. You think there's like the cat's playing here. It's your turn. Well, thank you for joining my Discord too. Enjoy the community. It's Sophia's turn.
Tortoise.
Push the button, stupid.
If you're talking,
Yeah.
I was just about to say push the button, stupid.
I
Dang
was-
it, you beat me
I
to
wasn't
it.
talking. You're good. You're good.
Are you painting? I was trying to get to your stream.
I am painting. Yes.
He is painting.
How's it going?
I was watching.
Yeah,
going?
it's going pretty good. I'll throw it up here for you. Yeah, I got the
I
hair
can't-
done.
I can't see. I'm trying
you're
to
not-
get there.
Oh, you're not part of the multi-stream.
Pay attention. Not good.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
real quick. Fierce Fad, there is a multi-stream. If you exclamation point multi,
Oh, there it is.
you get to see everybody who's streaming.
Yeah, I'm
That's
kind of
cool.
hoping that this it came out a lot like the white is coming through because I didn't put a primer on. So I'm hoping after it dries, I can throw a second coat on. So we'll see.
It
It's looking
shouldn't
good
take
so far.
shouldn't take long to dry.
No, I can already
That's-
see it drying.
That's
out
right,
pretty good.
Syntax. Syntax says dragons are easy. It's the old locked doors are another story.
It's
You're
the
not
torches.
wrong.
No, you
The
do.
question of who should hold the torch.
Well, I always hold the torch, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But,
anybody
I'll
anybody in
take
my
a swing
chat,
with a great axe at this guy up here,
multi
north of Kindra
will
there.
get you
All right.
all 3 of
Just
us,
real quick,
including
you
the
said
DM.
you were streaming for this. I don't.
And then
Yeah.
Discord
What's
will
going
get you a link to my Discord.
Because you did it wrong.
I did it wrong.
No, he did it wrong.
I see it
Apparently
now.
I'm
I
not
was-
following you, so there. I was doing it wrong.
Well, thank you for the follow.
I got it now. I had to reset it for some reason. It didn't re-register. Like Bully's offline too. I think he was streaming. Now he's offline. But anyway, there's multi streams going on. Enjoy it. I know he's painting some miniatures. You get player's version from Big Ed's and
Yep.
B&M side behind me, and you're hitting this guy with a big great axe right past Kindrell's head.
No
Careful.
critical, no critical.
Careful.
Neil,
He's
please
not
be
prone.
with me and please guide this.
No whammies.
strike.
We all pray to Nil.
Oh, thank God.
Boom.
Or thank Nil.
Ooh.
Thank Nil.
So the grace of Nil came down and
Grace
guided
of
your
Nil.
axe past Kindrell's head as he ducks. But yeah, it strikes dead into the chest of the red band. How much damage?
A Revan.
Oh.
Wow.
Woo.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, so 11 plus 3.
11 plus
So
3.
14.
And the power of Nil. You just knocked him back on top of the
Power
barrels.
Nil is strong today.
Wow.
We
Knocked
need to
him-
make a
you knocked him-
sacrifice or something.
He goes right into his chest, knocked him back on the barrels. He is now basically laid out, bleeding from his chest. And he is prone.
Beautiful. That's what I'm talking
Strong hit.
about. Don't worry, I got you guys.
Imag. Bully's turn. After
Yeah.
his taking a swig of his flask, guys watching all his action, guy get thrown in the water, all this meowing going on.
All
That's
right,
7.
so I'm just stay right where I'm at and give that longbow another shot at the one in the back this time.
Dun dun dun.
One in the
Used that before. The one way back here.
Nice.
okay. So you knock
Bam.
another arrow. Arrow flies past Sophia and Kendroff, who's dodging the great axe of Sophia, and hits its target. For how much
Dice
damage?
roller again.
He is precise tonight.
Making up for last time.
Yeah,
Yeah, really.
I'm hitting, but it's just barely. It's kind of weak from not having my flask for a whole episode.
That's all right.
So he
Yeah,
took the arrow to the
sometimes
knee.
On hazy, and he's not quite adept of how to adapt to that.
So the arrow goes flying through and hits him in the knee. He took an arrow to the knee, guys.
Those arrows are really good at getting in the knees.
Yep, they sure are.
Really good. Fantastic.
It's almost like laser guided.
Yeah, right for the knee. I always aim for the knee. That's the problem.
There you
Sounds
go. There you go.
painful.
Ouch.
So you staying put or
Yeah, I'm staying put.
Ruffian's turn? So this guy took an arrow to the knee, but he's still coming in. Makes a swing at Kendroff.
Oh. I can't defend him.
They're in the same spot.
So that is a good question. That would be a disadvantage to me, so I'll take the 5. That is so you come across, hit
That's-
your shield.
Nice.
We'll do it that way. Disadvantage. So good call on the
Thanks,
I'm
dwarf.
not ready to... Even though he's smaller than the elf, I somehow come across and hit the shield. The one behind Kendrell to the north takes his action to stand up for being knocked down from the barrels, but he just bleeding profusely out of his chest wound, and it's about all you can do right now. And this guy down here has to take a athletics roll, which is basically a strength with no bonuses. I don't get my high DC, so yeah. So he's struggling. His head's still in the water. That's 1. His knee finder arrows.
Yeah, knee finder.
Called me. So that's 1 for him. He still can't get up out of the water. He doesn't have enough strength in his arms on that turn. Kendroff.
Okay, so this guy that's right in front of me. I'm gonna hit him with shocking grasp. So I'm gonna reach out and put my hand on him and say Haran Ath Azara.
Okay.
And that's going to be 21 to hit, 6 lightning damage.
Ooh, he says meow.
I think I'm done. I'm done. I'm reading this whole thing.
I got about 4 more. So yeah, it's basically just shocked him. Lightning crosses his body. Think of Raiden from Mortal Kombat, right? And then
Yep.
smoke pouring out, singeing his hair. He falls down basically on 2 knees. He's just totally wasted and bleeding from the arrow to the knee because it sunk in deeper as he fell to his knees, and he is now prone, barely conscious. And you still have movement.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stick right where I'm at.
Okay. Neela.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to zoom through everybody and get where Kendroth is.
Little Neela wiggles away through everybody's, all the tall people's legs.
Yeah, all the
Gets
tall
up front,
peoples.
Nice to
Oh,
see you,
and-
lads.
except for the
I'm
dwarf.
going
Come on.
to do my 2-handed attack with my rapier and my dagger.
Okay. Here comes the stabby stabby.
To the guy to the north.
Yes, to this one.
So Ubby says, so I must miss the part. What did all these cats do to deserve all that violence? Super troopers.
There's 3
Alright,
people
Meow.
on that one spot right now.
I cast a Meowgic missile.
Magic missile.
Is that okay?
Can 3
I
people
can
be,
do it from
be in
here.
the same spot?
Yeah. Yeah, three
yeah,
people can.
friendly,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, I'm doing it at that one. So that was my rapier.
Okay.
And this is my dagger.
What's the old song say about pull out my rapier? What was that song from the Eagles? Hotel California.
I think he's
Is-
dead.
Is that in Hotel California?
I think so.
I
Where's that?
Don't- remember that line, but honestly,
Is this guy?
Oh,
dead?
I'll think.
Well,
I'm
did
thinking
you
of,
say something? Couldn't kill him, but it was a steely knife. In
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hotel California.
Yeah, that's right.
In
gotcha.
Rapier is
It's Metallica redone whiskey
Yeah.
from my jar or something like that. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking of. I was gonna use
Yeah.
I was gonna use a funny line, but yeah. So Neela, how do you want to kill that one guy? I was looking for a funny line for the killing, but how do you want to kill that one guy?
I stabby.
Stabby,
My
stabby.
typical style.
Cut off
Stab,
his
stab,
whiskers,
stab, stab,
meow.
stab.
No.
Yeah. So she goes at him like Rocky on a punching bag with the rapier and the daggers. Basically he's gone. He's sleeping with the cats.
So is this the only one that's left?
Neela, the next time you use your rapier, can
the
you
guy
say,
about
I am puss
army up
in boots?
to the west is still alive. I'm gonna kick the guy in the west. I'm gonna kick him in the water too with his friend.
What was that Eddie saying?
I said the next time Neela uses her rapier, can she please say, I am puss in boots?
No.
Yes, please.
Touche.
I think we need a group.
So in our Discord,
no.
we were showing coffee mugs of D&D stuff, and there was one with a cat on it, in a wizard's outfit, going Magic Missile, I think it was called.
Yeah,
That's
Magic
where the
Missile.
cats come from. Then I turned into a Super Trooper thing, and now it's going to spread to other sessions.
Yep.
We'll set
Nice.
we'll set a number at the beginning of the stream. How many you got to reach by the end of the stream?
That's it.
And Neil's going to kill us, but
Okay,
We're
do you want
good.
to just do another strength check?
strength check. This guy's got a disadvantage because he is out for the count.
Will 16 get him into the water with his friend, or at least on top of his friend? Like he's just like, what?
I got a natural 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want him to literally hit his friend into the
So you
water
throw-
and kill him.
Kill him.
I could do fall damage. We can do that.
he
these
breaks,
guys got
he
thrown
breaks
right
his
on
neck
top
on
of
the
each
way
other.
over the wall.
So let me do this.
Yeah, because if
They-
it's
They
one.
hit their
it's-
heads together, and he.
I forget how much fall damage it is per 10 foot. I forget.
Well, it's only 2 foot to the water.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
he
but-
like hits him to throw them at the back wall.
Ha, 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 ha.
Mm-hmm.
It don't. I'm not gonna do fall calculations because basically there was low health. He threw it with a natural 1. I rolled two d6s and I'm gonna split the 3 and 3, so that basically kills him.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, they basically just crush each other underwater. The other one probably drowned. The other one just probably just had he was on his way out anyways, and they're both dead in the water, sinking down below. The water
Nice.
surface.
Gross.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
Oh, we got what we needed out of that water. Plus,
Drink
before
the
they even
water?
went in there, I watched my gourd up Warhammer in there, so the water was never good in the first place.
So after 4 weeks, this dungeon is cleared.
Woo! Good
Nice.
job, team. Let's
Besides the
go.
besides the 2 skeletons that are pacified.
Any alcohol? I want to investigate these boxes and barrels and everything.
I would
that's in
assume
this
that this is the part of the fortress I recognize, correct? The
You do.
hideout.
You do. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of the barrels had, like I said, salted meats and salted pork, beef, flour, sugar, apples, ale. What you're walking into through that room that they came out of is basically looks like the barracks. This appears to be a storeroom pressed into service as a living quarters. So 2 double bunks standing against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates filled the southern half of the chamber.
anything that catches my eye, like any kind of personal possessions? Or is it just 2 beds and a storeroom?
So
I'm
searching
gonna search-
around.
What's in
Go
the
ahead.
storeroom? What kind of stuff is stored here?
So all the barrels and stuff are basically the same thing out of the main lobby. It's salted pork, beef, flour, apples, ale. Neil is searching the ruffians. The 2 in the water, yeah, they're down there. But I'll just combine all the treasure from the ruffians. It's basically Well, I have to read it off this way because I'm not doing the math.
fill my
16
flask.
silver. Imag fills his flask.
You want me to add the silver to the community pot?
Yeah, so let me read this out because there's each one has something different, but I'm not going to have you guys go pull these guys out of the pool and stuff. So the first one holds 16 silver pieces and 7 gold.
Mhm.
The second one, 12 silver pieces and 5 gold. And the third is 15 EP. I can never pronounce that. Never ever
Electrum.
pronounce that.
Electrum.
Or
Electrum.
people want to say Ephraim's. Electrums.
Okay.
Oh, he and 2 garnets.
Borderlands?
You can additionally praise out. They're gems. They're basically praised at 10 gold piece each.
Okay, got it.
Additionally, in the barracks, hanging on the bunks were basically 3 dirty scarlet cokes. But I think you guys got enough.
Okay. So I'll just put
And
all that in the
weapons. Short swords, 3 of them.
Yep. Well, 2 in the water. But
Sorry,
yeah,
did I miss it if there was a shield?
no shield.
Okay, I didn't. Okay.
Do. Sir, oh, that must be the exit right here.
That's one of the exits. Yes.
And then what's this right here, Mr. DM? That looks
That's
like
where
a
you
room.
came in.
That's where we came
That's
in.
where we came in.
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right, I understand. Oh, so this is a wall. I see. I understand.
And you're a wizard. But you know your surroundings.
Hey, look, this isn't exactly an isometric map. So
Gotcha. So I'm assuming you guys at this time are gonna leave the dungeon.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So there's 2 ways. There was a secret door down
Sounds good
here,
to me.
which basically leads out to the cavern.
Well, do
Well,
we
We wanted.
we want to get Glassstaff's body, right?
That's what I was going to ask. Do you want to grab Gustav's body and go out the back way?
That's right. Syntax says he's a wizard, not an engineer. Give him a break, will you?
They got high intelligence, right? That's what I'm getting at. You figure they know
Well,
from
I
north
want
to
to go
south.
this way because we haven't gone out this way.
It's fine.
You know
So-
what I mean?
Yep.
Well, I'm
Farah-
going to go back that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Heave ho.
We'll just fast forward this. So Farrah's gonna go back and grab Glassstaff. Neil's gonna go back through the trap area. I think you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back
Athletic.
through and get Gustav's body.
Oh, yeah, they could just come through the bottom.
Yeah, there's a secret door that the fairy went through. I kind of fast
Oh,
tracked
down
it.
It's over here. Yeah.
She doesn't
Oh,
have
okay.
the torch. She doesn't have the dark sight like you guys do. Yeah,
Hey,
I
don't
opened the
leave
secret
me
door. That's
without a torch, yo. I'm going through this door.
so
I'm trying
here's.
to grab.
There you
There
go.
it is.
We'll move Sophia. He's busy painting. Sophia's
I'm
going
coming,
out.
I promise.
It's all right. I know you're painting, so.
Everybody went that way. Wait, no,
We're
just
just-
coming with me.
So, Neela, Kendroff, and Farrah are grabbing Glassstaff's body. I'm assuming the dwarf's probably going to carry this guy because Neela can't for sure.
I'll drag him around.
Drag him out. All right. So you go about 100 feet out the passage, which came out from the trapdoor by the woods. And Imag and Sophia, you head out to the main entrance, which you see the crumbling mansion of the manor. So
Did
we
we,
go out from here.
Did we leave the cart and donkey back in town?
No, the cart and donkey
Yes.
are back at the
Yes.
road. We left it. Oh yeah, we did leave in town because we're still in town. Yeah. You're right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
Um,
in
so
town.
we're gonna have to drag this guy all the way back to town.
He's not
I
that
guess,
heavy.
Here?
I guess I'm gonna get bullied.
We're
to
right.
help me.
We're right here.
Oh, yeah.
So
We're
let
here.
me do something real quick. I think this would be fun if we did this way. 1 second.
Oh yeah, sorry,
These-
we're right here.
These
Let's
tokens
go.
are basically meaningless when it comes down to
Well,
this map.
you guys are there and we are here.
Yeah, you guys are up here. We are down here.
So what are we
This is
gonna?
better for-
All right. So in character, I guess because I'm with who? I'm with Farrah and Neela.
Yes.
So
I will suggest that we find Duran Edermath that we were told about.
Aren't we supposed to be
Duran
meeting up with,
Edermath was that was the elf at the orchard?
That was the we met him at the Stonehill Inn. He was drinking there, and we found out that he was a retired marshal
Oh, okay, yes,
in town.
yes.
So are we bringing him the body for a reward?
Well, he was a marshal, so he's the closest thing to law outside of the head
Oh,
of the village, which
okay,
obviously we
but
don't.
my question is we're going to meet Sildar soon. Sildar was looking
Yes.
for
Isn't
Iarno.
it's only 3 p.m. right? Still?
Yes,
Yeah, about
What time
two,
is
but
three,
just
two and three,
work
two
with
and
me
three
here.
afternoon.
Work with me here.
Oh, I
So
understand. Yes, we're meeting
so
Sildar.
we're meeting Sildar soon. Sildar was looking
Yes.
for Iarno because he's one of his compatriots.
Yes.
Do we tell Sildar that we've killed Iarno? We still don't know what side of this Sildar is on. We still don't know. We don't know anything. All we know is that
That's
Gundren
why
rode with him.
That's why I recommended that we take him to somebody impartial. So take him to the retired marshal.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well
Sure.
maybe we should go over to Alderleaf Farm and send Carp to fetch him.
Okay, that sounds like a fair deal. Leave the body where it's not going to make them weird. I'll go over there and I'll have Carp go to get him.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta do your halfling fist bump thing again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna be there
So,
for that.
all right. So Farron and Neil are going to head out to get Carp. Kendra, I'm assuming you're going to follow.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
and
technically
then-
I'm dragging the body with me, but whatever.
No,
Okay.
that's fine. I just don't want to parade it through town because I don't know.
Listen.
I think we stand a better
It's a good
chance
idea.
keeping it on the outskirts of town and sending for the one person we think that may be on our side.
Honestly, I think
That's
Neela just wants
good
to put it
thinking.
up on her hood of her car and just drive it down the street.
Yeah.
Like, I killed this.
Yeah. Tie him to the fender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they make cars and Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, just
sure.
in general, I'm just saying that's the kind of feeling she wants.
So
She's like,
let's
I have
let's
conquered my enemy.
So you guys got that solved out, but technically Sophia and Imag basically came out of the manor, which is crumbling and collapsing. It's an old, way generations past manor, and also they made a base underneath of it. So technically you came out first. These guys are still traveling in the tunnel, popping out, and that was their destination. You do know where the trap door is if you want to meet up with them and go from there, but it's your two choices where you want to go.
Yeah, I'd
Since we
like
have
to
a
kind of
separate-
just like maybe follow the path and like kind of head our way down. I'm gonna town mastered.
You're gonna head to the town master hall.
Sorry, my finger slipped. Yeah, head down to
It's
the
alright.
town master's hall, and then
Okay.
yeah, probably meet up with them there. Is where I'm gonna guess is where they'll head.
Okay.
My character is guessing, obviously.
All right. Imag's gonna follow.
I mean, he's just
I-
gonna fly over on his dragon.
There wasn't anything at the mansion, right?
No, it's just crumbling, roof collapse. You can see the shapes of the rooms and things of that nature. Everything was kind of underneath. All right,
Looking good.
so
All right.
you're dragging the body of Glassstaff because you're still walking to the town hall at that point. Of Glassstaff to the other Leaf Farm, which is the home of Carp, and which is a little boy. And as I scroll, Gwynlyn Adderleaf. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I
They're
think it's what we decided.
clean. Okay. She was a half from yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Carp's out playing in front of the house as you come up from the south side of the farm. And Adelaide Queenling is out, tending her vegetable garden and stuff like that, basically preparing for dinner, supper, and sees you three coming across with Farrah dragging a dead body. And of course, she has a shocked face look on her face, and Carp kind of stands up, got his sword in hand, his wooden sword in hand because he's the adventure type. And as you guys walk up,
I'll be like, "Don't worry. It's not with this. We went into the Red Brand's hideout. We took care of it. But what we need is somebody impartial. I don't think the town master will be happy until we calm the situation. We know that Duran lives somewhere. Could you send Carp for him so we may speak with him at least?
I go,
I love
boy,
that the child is the messenger. Just the
boy,
yeah.
go
Send
get
your
Duran for
send your
me, and I'll give you
child
a
out.
silver.
So she nods and says, "Of course, but that is Iran. Oh, what's his name? I'm
Iarno.
looking it up as you're talking. Irano.
Arno.
But that's Irano. He's been missing for months. I think his companion from the guild is be looking for him. But
He
I'm
is,
sure.
but we decided it would be best not to drag the body through town. And as Sildar was supposed to be meeting up with the town master, uh, but he is not as innocent as I think people believe him to be.
Okay, so she looks at Carp and whispers, and Carp comes running off to the west. And well, here you guys must be famished. Why don't you sit and have some. She makes you like some bread and some water and ale for to wash yourselves off and clean yourselves off, and you can put that
Goodness, we should've
body
done.
over there.
I'm thinking
Maybe.
we should be walking over there. Because at this point, if they've been sitting down for food, we've been just standing out in front of this.
Oh, we're
place for a
standing. We're
while.
standing in a field eating.
And we're standing in a
bread.
field.
Yeah. Well, that's our house, right? So you walk through the field, and you got to her house. She's out there making dinner, so you put the body down, do that thing. I'm gonna flip the camera over to Sophia and Imag at the moment because they did walk up to the town hall. Also, you guys your rest of your party's not there. You gotta bear with me because I'm doing a lot of scrolling because you're in two different locations. So
Yeah.
as you walk up to the town hall, you see lights on from the inside. You can see through the window actually Sildar and the town master are sitting inside. Looks like having a decent conversation. Stern conversation, not stern. Like the topic is really serious. The town master's hall is really sturdy stone walls, pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on the board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward, orcs near Raven Tor. Those of mind to face the orc means menace should inquire within. The notice bears the town seal and the indecipherable signature of the master." You also see two other postings on there. The clan one reads, "Clan of reclusive rock gnomes reside in a small network of caves in the mountains to the southeast. Gnomes of I'm gonna mess this up. Genomen Gardening. GNOMENGARDE. Genomen Garden are known for their magical inventions. They might have something which to defeat the white dragon that you're seeing flying around. Get whatever you can. Get whatever you can from them. If you bring back, am I reading the right thing here? Yeah, if you bring back something useful and don't want to keep it for yourself, the town master Harbin Wester will pay you 50 gold piece each for it. The second one is, don't forget, there's a white dragon was flying around, right, causing a little disturbance in the south. I introduced it just a little bit. But the local midwife and acolyte of Chanate named Debra Gwyn. Courtney, I'm going to have to give you these spellings through Discord.
Okay.
Ooh, acolyte of Chanate. I don't know. I had to look at it. I can't remember that one. And her name is Debra. That's Adabra Gwyn. Lives by herself in a stone windmill on the side of a hill a few miles south of Phandelver. The dragon sightings became more common. It's not safe for her to be alone. So basically, the town master's asking to urge her to return to Phandelver and not out in the outskirts of town where the dragon attack is imminent. The reward will be 25 gold pieces.
All right.
And like I said,
So
I'll give you.
I
So
wanna
you
fight-
read those things.
I want to fight some
Okay.
orcs, dude.
Yeah, dude. I look over at you weird because you called me a dude, and I'm like, all right, let's go in.
Dude,
I guess we'll just meet up with them later. I guess we'll meet back up at the inn. They must be trying to take care of the body somehow.
Interesting. So
Are
you
they-
guys step,
What do
you
think?
guys walk up and you knock on the door, and they say the sidearm looks out through the window, gives you a recognizing wave, and tells you to come on in. And you step in through the town master's hall. I'm gonna pause that real quick. Let's go back to the other side, Outerly Farm. Carp is bringing now. Give me some time to scroll.
Set up the party.
You guys are working me to death.
Sorry,
Yeah, we
DM.
are.
It's all right.
Well, we gotta keep it interesting for you. Don't want you to
So,
be bored.
it's all good. So, yeah, Carp is kind of running past the town. A silver-haired half elf. Given fact, Kendroff's an elf, you can basically gauge that his age is probably well over 100 years old.
Okay.
Is following behind him. And yeah, so he gets there. Carp goes, here he is, and he's, howdy, I am Edmund Orchard. How can I be of
Elf
service?
says
This young
howdy.
boy. Yeah, howdy. Howdy. That's what silver elves or silver-haired elves do, right? So,
Yeah.
Say howdy.
They could.
Howdy.
You don't know.
Howdy.
You, Matt.
I think
And a
it's
clock-
I think it's
and-
wise if Ken
and a-
Roth handles this, but since it's an elf to elf conversation.
he says
Well,
howdy in a counterclockwise hand
he's a-
rotation wave.
He's a half elf. I'm a high elf.
Oh,
Oh
He's
man.
beneath you.
Okay, I'll deal with this then.
bit on his shoes.
So as he pulls up,
I'm not
as
going to
he
get in
comes up, he's-
between this dwarven elf thing that's going on here.
The dwarf just smiles as he sees the high elves look down at the half elf. He's like, haha.
So as he comes up, he says, "This young boy says you need my assistance or request my presence." And he looks at
Hello.
Kendroff at being the high elf and kind of gives him a snotty stare.
And I will sidle myself in there, still not being tall enough to block the gaze. And say hello.
Down here,
My
down here.
hello, my name is Neela.
Hello, Neela. What
We
can I do for you,
understand
boy?
that Phandelver was having some issues with the red brands, and my compatriots, my companions here, and I may have dealt with that issue. But upon entering, we found Iarno leading them and trying to make escape when we made it inside.
We're all dressed like red bands. Just saying.
Yeah, we do.
That's
We
a
do all have the cloaks
valid
on,
point.
Yes. I guess take the cloak off, put it in my bag.
He didn't notice.
Who said
I
that?
should have. I totally forgot. I
Who
should have played into
mentioned
that.
Did Imag say that, or was that?
Yeah,
uh,
I mentioned that. They don't.
Yeah, they
That's
didn't
all
hear
right.
that.
Just-
I heard that. I was like, oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, let's do that, buddy.
Elder Matt did. He,
Oh,
Elder
yeah,
Matt
we're
didn't
still-
react to it. He already knows your presence after the altercation the night before in the streets. He already
Yeah.
knows who you guys are. If
But
you remember,
anyway,
he-
I understand that you were a former marshal, and seeing how emotional the town master was the last time we encountered the red brands, we thought it might be good to contact somebody other than him first to help de-escalate the situation. And see if you know anything about IRNO.
Well, no, I don't know anything about Arano. Actually, I know him as Glassstaff. They've been nuisance around town here, and I'm glad to see that is no longer the case.
You
Yes,
knew
I
him
have been.
as Glassstaff.
Yes, I didn't know as Arano Arbrak. But you're right.
But
I
you
did
did-
serve as marshal for many years in the lands of Dragon Coast, far to the southeast. But this is not my original home, so I do not. I only knew him as Glassstaff, and the Red Band's been ruffians around here. So I'm glad to see somebody actually put it into that.
Okay, so you knew him as Staff. So we have somebody who can corroborate with us that indeed he was Glassstaff. Awesome. Awesome. Will you come with us to the town master's house?
He nods, and as he looks at Farah, gives him once over. Cleric, as he asks you in the question motion,
Hey,
nods. As I myself, as a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, the devout, vigilant group that seeks to protect others from the oppressions of evildoers. I've been charged. I'm reading as I'm trying to talk. I've been charged with keeping an eye on things around here and the happenings around Fallon. But I'd be happy to trade news with fellow adventurers, especially those who appear to hold to these virtues. Obviously, would kill
Aw.
after you killed the glass staff.
Aw,
Before we head over to
shucks.
town hall, I heard stories from prospectors over at the minor shoot.
Miners Exchange.
Yeah,
Minor
minor exchange. Thank
exchange.
you. Exchange information. Always having to exchange information, but I heard from prospectors in the hills of the northeast of Phandelver that someone is digging around in the ruins known as Old Owl Well. More disturbingly, several prospectors have reported being chased away from the area by undead. And he looks at Farah being a cleric, said, "That seems right up the cleric's your alley, undead." He's asked if you visit the ruins a couple days march northeast of Fallon to find out who's there and what they're up to. I know the ruins were an old watchtower of ancient magical empire known as Nethril, Netheril. And I worry that the dangerous magic might be dormant there. Dormant there.
I let him know that currently our hands are full at the moment, but it is. Thank you for bringing it to our attention, and I bid him that hopefully soon we'll be able to handle it. It's on our to-do list, pretty much.
He nods. He nods.
From there, let's go. I guess I grab, I get the body and
Try not
pretty
to
much,
drag it. How about you just like throw it over your shoulder a little less weirdly?
what do you want me to do? Stand him up and make him like Bernie's Night at Bernie's and just walk around with him?
Just throw him
People
over
like,
your
"Oh,
shoulder.
hey,
Firemen
no,
carry him.
we haven't seen him for a while."
Weekend at Bernie's, yes. Put little glasses on. Put a staff back in his hand, walk around.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all dressed as red bands, so we could just walk down that entire like driveway and no one will bother us.
I already took
People-
mine off.
I know. You could look like Glass Staff is in town.
Eldermath basically says, as your guys are contemplating dragging this body across the city, he says, "I don't think anybody's going to worry. The night before, you guys wiped out half their army right in the middle of the streets, and everybody is excited and ecstatic about it. Finally, someone's doing some things to help Fandolin out. I don't think anybody's going to look twice at it."
I lurch him in a fireman carry, and I am. Let's head over to the town master's hall.
He looks at the high elf and goes, "Except for the snobby, too good two shoe high elves," and walks off with you.
I know. I know, right? Such a snot.
I know.
Such a
He looks
snot.
down at Nilo.
I'm looking for a reward here.
How can you even be in the same party with him? Jeez, high elves. They always think so highly of themselves.
Well, I mean, he did buy me beer one time or ale one time. That's it.
This one time. There was this one time in band camp.
Gone through like 2 days here, so
Okay, so by this time, Sophia and Bully are Imag are inside the town hall. So you guys roll up. You actually see through the window Sildar and the town master, who's the middle-aged, bald-then human, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
As I
I'm pretty sure he's
scroll
human.
my long list here. Yeah, he's a fat, pompous old fool. So yeah, he's a balding, fat guy sitting next to Sildar. But you see Imag in there. sitting down at the table with them, throwing back some whiskey with his flask or ale. And Sophia's in there with her arms crossed, kind of looking in disgust at Imag that he's in the presence of magistrate here in acting so foolishly.
Loosey
And
goosey.
sophisticated.
As you guys walk up, honestly, well, one, we're gonna do with the body. You gonna take him inside or not? And two, the same job posting you saw on the board, you guys now see.
Okay.
And
Well,
your read for all
I
that.
am coming. I am walking into the room because I have no shame of disposing of a villain. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop. I'm gonna with a big thud walk through the door and then drop the body.
No,
on the
no,
floor.
no, no Demogorgon.
So yeah, I have 3 priority comers coming in. Farrah drops the body. As you come in, it's basically Town Mr. Hall. There's the office to the left. You're going down the hallway. There's the office door to the left. It's kind of open. It's basically the Town Master's office. Maybe some secretaries and stuff. Offices to the right, but it's basically a hallway that runs to the back, to the bell tower, where it opens up to a meeting room, like a town meeting room. Obviously, everybody's to the left. So you guys drop the body in the hallway, meet the room to the left, and you basically overhear the conversation, which is the town minister, which is 1 second. Who is this
Harbin.
now?
Harbin Wester? Or yeah.
Harbin Wester. Basically, in a tone of terror, is basically describing. So the white young dragon named Cryovane, sorry, Cryovain. He's descended upon the mountains, on the Sword Mountains, claiming a snow-capped range as his domain. Like typical of those white dragons, he's dim-witted and cruel. The dragon patrols the skies around Icefire Peak and surveys the territory while hunting food and easy treasure. He chased all of the orcs out of the mountains, which once took up Raven Toril, which we still don't know the location of that, we just know the name. He seized the icy fortress from a tribe of the savage orcs, killing the war chief, and sent all of them down into the foothills, and it's causing terror all over the place. And Solar's nodding. He says, and Harbin continues on basically, and I am up for election coming into spring here, and oh man, I can't remember her name from the minor exchange. Helen, she wants this position. Hala, thank you. She wants this position. I need help. And this dragon is just causing all kinds of chaos. And Solar is back talking about white dragon named Cryovane.
I'm interested in a dragon.
Yep, that's why you're there. Sophia's there, nodding along. Okay, so with that, Solar's basically saying, but yes, but the Randbrands are a more immediate threat than the dragon is.
But I like the dragon.
But he and the town mister points at him. He's right. The dragon's more important. And you guys walk into the middle of that conversation.
Dragon is more important.
And throw Iarno on the floor.
I think we can take care of your red bread problem.
Oh yeah, and we took care of the red brand problem.
Slap body on floor.
And we also found a missing person.
And a missing person. We're doing great. Can you just
Actually, technically, we found
I think I should
4
run.
missing people because we found the Fell's family too.
Sophia for governor.
Sophia for governor, because we already crossed off 2 of these things on your list, and so I think we're good.
Did the 3 people actually make it back, or did Evil Dobby kill him?
We escorted them out. Evil Dobby was already dead.
Yeah.
Evil Dobby was gone. He wasn't dead.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, Droop or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Droop.
Last you saw him, you heard him stabbing the bugbear. We don't know where his location is at the moment.
Yep.
He might have left. But Sidar, noticing this body that just came in, who you say that is? And he points with a stunned look on his face.
That's Glassstaff.
And
That's
Glassstaff.
Glassstaff.
He stood up and pushes a chair back and falls over. That's a rhino or nano, Albert.
I are
I
no.
are
for him.
no. I
Are-
are no.
I are no. I ought to know. Meow.
Meow.
No more meows. No. Stop it all.
I've been looking for him. You saying he's Glassstaff?
Yes.
He
Yes.
created the red bands?
Well, I don't know if he created them, but he definitely was leading them.
Well, we brought somebody with us who knows all about it. If you have any questions.
Well, like I said, I have already information from Lord's lines. The Glassstaff is one who created the red bands, and now you're showing me my friend.
Your friend's dead. Now,
I'm going to wave, for what is his name,
about
Darren,
this dragon.
to start talking.
He betrayed you. He betrayed us. He was using
What-
you.
Well, I must say the red brand threat is over. Is there any more in the manor?
No.
No. we don't.
We will seek a reward.
Actually,
only-
there is.
Getting ready
Isn't
The only
there
thing-
a couple there?
The only thing left in the manor are 2 undead.
I thought you left some red brand alive.
Yeah, we might have
No.
left.
Oh, we
somebody
did leave one
Oh,
alive.
yeah,
Well,
there
we
was
left
a
him with
couple
Evil
we left
Dobby,
alive.
so
there.
Yeah, I don't think Evil Dobby is going to be too happy with them. So all we heard was stabbing.
Dobby.
So
He looks at you with question. Dobby. Who's Dobby?
Evil Dobby.
All right, who's Evil Dobby?
he was a slave goblin who
We let him go.
was tortured by the Red Brands.
Totally
Goblins,
not
he
gonna
said.
come back and bite us in the ass.
Now Harbin Wester goes, Goblin! Now I got a goblin loose in my town? Oh my goodness! Knocks
Bad
over
news.
Bully's flask.
Hey.
Sorry.
Chill.
So Sildar basically says, well, I can't. He looks at Harbin and he says, your 2 cells downstairs or the jail, they're open, correct? They're serviceable? He nods. We have to get them right away and put them in custody. Looks at you guys. Well, I have to say, at least the red brand threat is now vanquished. I need to take this body back to Neverwinter and to my masters. He throws. I guess you want a reward for this.
Definitely.
Reach into his pouch.
Absolutely.
Reach into his pouch.
You can just hand me the
Put
pouch.
Puts it on the table. Imag reaches across the table, grabs the pouch. Inside is 200 gold pieces.
Imag.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm angry.
Imag's
who
gonna
spoke
tell
up?
Farrah there's only 100 in there.
No.
No.
No. I'm here. I'm watching. Show,
So
bring it over here.
Harbor interrupts and
And-
goes, "Well, now that the red brand's
I
taken
throw
care
it
of,
over to Pharaoh.
what about the dragon?"
Thank you.
Stiller goes, "Wait a minute, we still have to find Gundren." I'm assuming he wasn't part of underneath the red brand. We still have that threat. We need to get
I
to
have
these
I have
mines.
a question, Sildar, and also to Durant, whatever his name is. I already forgot. The worst human, halfling. Since you two are a little bit more linked with everything, what do you know of Black Spider?
Black Spider. Nothing about the Black Spider. Where'd you
It
find this
seems-
information?
It seems that Glassstaff, or was it? Are you the one that read the note and only you know the note?
Yes,
Okay, so you have to tell him. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm just leaving that question out there. I'm asking both of them.
yeah. So Stiller goes, "Black Spider."
Who's?
I
And then
heard-
I say, "Who? What do you mean, Black Spider?"
And then I stick my finger on your mouth and I go, shush.
So Stiller goes, "Black Spider. I haven't heard of Black Spider. Why is he involved?"
And then I'm gonna look at to the other guy, the retired marshal. Does he say anything?
Oh, Eldon. Don't know about no Black Spider. That's first time hearing.
All right. Well, keep your ears open. Glassstaff may have been connected with them, and they may be the ones that have, or he may be the one that has Gundren.
Solar thinking deeply about Black Spider and looks at Harbin. I wonder if they're tied in with the two Drow elves that have been hanging around town lately. Harbin goes,
She's
yeah,
a
it is.
drow?
Drow. Two Drow, one male, one female, been hanging around town. Kind of shadily. Harbin's like, yeah, they don't do much come passing, but Drow elves, they just give me chills. But they come passing through and then leave. Very curious.
Well, ironically, we learned that Black Spider is a drow male.
And in sense of comes over Sildar. That has to be connected then. This might go deeper than we thought. If the Drow is involved looking for this mine, that's bad news. We had to take care of this. But the dragon, Harbin says.
Dragon? Yeah, the dragon.
Yes. Yes.
The dragon's
Looks
not
like
going
bully.
anywhere.
Looks at
It
the
is
bully.
not.
I got one adventure. We need to stop this dragon.
Wait a minute. What do we know about where the dragon is?
Everything about where it is. Hush
I need to
mouth.
know where the dragon is. We need to
It
know about the
is-
dragon.
The dragon is in Wave Echo Cave.
No.
No.
Shh. This is in character.
Sorry.
And so we need to find Wave Echo Cave to find the dragon.
No.
Are
No,
you gonna?
I'm not
I was like, are you gonna
listening.
make me roll for that? Can
I'm
I
not
roll?
listening
Can
to
I
you.
roll for deception, please?
Well,
No.
Harbin actually kind of said when you guys were walking in when Bully was around, where the
I know
dragon
you have
is
no
right
idea
now.
about
We know where the dragon
Yeah.
is, Nil.
Dang.
Stop lying to these people.
I'm not held to the same morals of code you are.
This dwarf
Well,
is just shaking his head.
So after this dragon fight, he said, well, we need to find Cragwall Castle. He says, I'm not sure where the location is, but you can obviously search the lands around the tribal trail, find more raiding parties. Out of character real quick, I think I remember the bugbear told you where.
Yeah, the
Cragwall
bugbear
Castle
told
was,
the
correct?
bugbear told me where Cragmore Castle was,
Okay. All right.
and Wave Echo
So Solar
Cave.
doesn't- Okay, so Solar doesn't know that, but we got to find Cragmaw Castle to get to Gundren before we get to the Wave Cat, because he has the map. That
Right.
needs to be our priority.
Well,
And Harbin is like, but the white dragon, he's going to destroy the town.
Can I walk up to him and stick my finger on his mouth and go, shush?
sheesh.
Shush.
So you walk up to him and you go, "Sush," and he just kind of looks stunned, and he sushes. He's a coward.
Now, can she actually reach these people's mouths? Because she's pretty short.
They're sitting
I
down.
am 3 foot tall.
They're sitting
Thank
down.
you.
They're sitting down.
Even by dwarf standards, she's short.
She can reach.
I'm shorter than a dwarf. Yes.
And they're sitting down, so she can reach. Yes.
It's like my 4-year-old come up on the dinner table going, "Shh, daddy."
Shh.
They can reach.
Well, where were places you said that the drow didn't frequent anywhere? They kind of just passed through.
Yeah, just reports and sightings. They just kind of meager around town, sometimes at the inn, but it's always been reports of sightings of two Drow elf. They kind of stand out, but they hide themselves pretty well. It
Are
just makes
they in town
everybody
now,
freak out.
or only every now and then they come through?
It's every now and then. I can't tell you if they're here now. No, it's just rumors. We just hear. But it was just kind of shocking. No one really sees a Drow elf too often. So it's pretty big news when they come into town like that. They come randomly.
Interesting.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking that we need to put some feelers out in town. Ask the movers and the shakers if they know anything. See if we can get some leads.
I want to turn
Like
in all
go.
this stuff and split up the gear or all the loot.
I would definitely
Well,
like
we
to
need.
see that.
I think we need to
Well,
go to the miners' exchange. We need to go to Lenine's, of course. We need to go to Barthen's.
yeah.
Those would be the best places, and of course the inn.
If the
Well-
if the red brands were working with the drow, maybe a good place to ask would be the sleeping giant.
Yes, that too.
Not the female dwarf. Is that what we're talking
So
about?
do you want to split up into two groups? One group take the
So-
Lion Shield coaster and the miners exchange to sell things, and then the other group take Barthen's the inn and the sleeping giant.
Going to go sell things.
Okay.
So the as you guys are negotiating this, the town minister Harmon looks at Imag basically because he wants to go after the dragon, and basically says, "If you're really interested, help me with this dragon." And I was on a roll, and I didn't have my sheet up.
And you interrupted.
One
and
second.
Look what happens.
One
what
second.
Your
happened.
own roll.
I need you to go to the dwarven excavation site. They're dwarves or prospectors are found in ancient dwarven sites reach south of Foundland, to the southwest of here. They've been working on an archaeological dig site, seeking treasures and relics. They need to be warned that the white dragon has moved into the area. Take the warning to them and tell them to return to the town minister to. Then return here, and I'll pay you 50 gold for the undertaking.
How far away is that?
Just southwest, probably half a day up the mountains. So if you look at the map, I did not, did I? Doop. Let me grab it. 1 second. It's in the wrong layer. Southwest, right up the minor trail. Can you guys see it now? Right
No,
here.
it's not binking for me at least. But the miners
Really?
trail I see.
I see the miners trail.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, that's
that
the trail.
house.
Trail out.
Okay, yeah.
At houses. Yeah, it's not nothing special.
Yep.
But you follow the trail southwest out of the miners trail, about a half a day's journey up the mountains, which if you remember from the overall map, you're just north of the Sword Mountains. So this takes you up to the foot of those mountains, and that's where their excavation site is. About a half a day's journey.
Well,
Something I could like do tonight.
Well,
yeah, I think we should go first and visit all three of those buildings, and then after that, split up and go do our individual tasks.
What do you mean the three buildings? We need to
The
go
This is-
to
Lion
Barthen's.
Coaster, the
We need to go to
Just-
Barthen's. the
just a
Sleeping
side note.
Giant.
Just a side note: do not go into the dwarven excavation site by yourself. You need a party.
Okay.
Do not go there by yourself.
I see the concept.
Let's
I
go
see
to
the gear. I see the gears turning.
Well, we
The,
can. Let's just go all to all the places together.
Let's go to the Phandelver Miners Exchange. Isn't that where the good that we can trade and stuff, or is that the Lion Coaster?
Lion Shield is probably the best place to get rid of the weapons and the provisions. Miner's Exchange would be for the gems and such that you might want to sell.
Okay. So let's head to the Lion Coaster first, then.
Okay, so that's this building right across the street.
Just a quick, if you don't remember, I know it came at you quick on those first couple sessions. Helena at the Monitor Exchange, I think that's why Corky's saying go there, is because she was looking for
The correspondence.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
And she was also
That's the-
willing to pay us for taking care of Glassstaff, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the red brands in general.
So does somebody want
Uh,
to go there
the
while we
glass
go and
staff.
sell the stuff? Because that's not really something like gonna move the quest along. It's more like a errand. Go and finish the quest, and then you know what I mean. Does somebody want to go there?
Well, I mean, half of us can go to the Lion Shield Coaster to
Yeah,
sell
that's fine.
things. Half of us can go to the Miners Exchange. And
Is that where that's where she needs? Is she
Yeah,
at the
that's what
miners
I'm
exchange?
asking.
real
The
quick,
minor
it-
exchange is here.
No, what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that's where she's at. Where's the one for the glass staff?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
yeah,
Haley
me and
yeah.
Ken Roth go to the miners exchange then. Well, unless you have any
Okay.
loot to drop off, any swords or anything.
No, I didn't bring any of it out.
Okay, then let's go there.
All right. Steel's there. Imag and Kendroff's at the Lion Coast.
I'm surprised
This-
that
this
you're
session,
here and
about a
not
half
with the
hour,
people
Miggy.
that are selling things.
Well, I was hoping that he would bring his
Oh.
glass staff with us.
I'm sorry, I was talking to chat.
Sorry. So,
So you're
Sophia,
gonna
are you there?
you're gonna
Yeah.
leave people
Okay.
to sell things without you again. Ha ha ha.
So as the party's
Surprise.
breaking up to go in separate ways, Solar kind of grabs you by the Fortis here, Sophia, by the shoulder, and told you to hang on for 1 minute as I scrolled through my list here. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
you
all
can
over
save the
place.
great dude for next time.
And wow,
We're still trying to figure out. Nobody's actually redeemed anything this time.
says to
So,
you, he says,
but
with your actions and
it's been pretty good.
killing glass staff and things like that, it seems to be. Oh, jeez, I need to get some information here. Hold on. You desire. I see that you desire the security of civilization through action. You know, I'm part of the Lord Alliance Guild. We do that as well. We go all across reaches of Forsaken Realms to provide security to the ones that need it the most, the ones that don't have it. I see you're that kind of person.
That I am.
Would you like to join the guild?
Well, absolutely. I think
Alright,
that'd
so
be
with that,
a great way to restore peace to this place.
I agree. I was gonna say brother, but you're a female. A broette.
A
Yeah, a
broette.
fellow
Sister. Yo,
a sister. A fellow member, sister. You know, brother pound there. In Phandelver to look after while I take Iran back to Neverwinter. It'd be good to have a member here from the Alliance. So with that, I bestow upon you the title of Cloak.
Ooh, fancy.
Is that like the white belt of the Lord's Alliance?
Yeah, something like that.
Woo.
Nice.
You will be the protector of Phandelver while I head back to Neverwinter. It'd probably be a week or so journey, maybe 2-week journey. Congratulations.
Taken care of.
And he nods. With that, he grabs the body and heads out. Of course, he doesn't have no armor or weapons just yet, but he's going to basically head out and back to Neverwinter. With that, let's zero in on. Well,
I don't have any
Sophia, where are you going?
money.
Where's Sophia? Where are you going to go? Are you going to follow Imag or the group?
Well, considering that you have none of the things to sell and I have all the things to sell, and I am at the Miners Exchange.
Yep.
Hey, did we get any experience for the fight earlier?
Not
Yes, you
yet.
did. I haven't gave it out yet, but you did.
Okay. Well, I was just. I didn't know if we just skip past.
You're right. You called me up, but there's a reason why I held. There's a reason why I held back.
Okay.
Actually, how far are you guys from the next level?
Quite a ways actually. 180.
Yeah.
We're at 720 right now, and we need
Yeah, so
what,
180.
900?
900, I think, is right.
Okay. And I thought you were a little closer than that. So go ahead and hand out 60 experience.
Like 60.
60, yeah. So that's from the 3
Yes,
red branches.
780. Woo woo.
If you were closer, I was going to punch you over.
780, 0.
So we got a soft
I can't believe
start.
Sophia accepted that position as cloak without getting paid.
I actually do have something to sell.
Nah, no payment needed for something like that.
2 weeks of watching a town and being responsible for it for no gold.
How are you guys
That's tough life.
talking across town?
Yeah, how are you talking across town?
I don't know nothing. I know nothing.
So we got a soft cutout point. So let's we'll zero in with some shopping and stuff. I think that's where we're gonna probably end this episode, or the session, I should say. Woo. Sophia, I think we're just gonna fast track. I think you're probably with Imag. So let's get to the minor exchange. It's basically Helena in there, and this is basically a quest completion. I'm not gonna repeat it too hard. I think you already know that Helena is looking to become the next town minister. I think that was already explained from the town minister part. So she wants to do her thing. So you guys walk into minor exchange. Obviously, it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Miners coming back from up the road. They're in there counting out their ore and things that they find. The counting house is going by. You also see Helena in the back there. So as you walk in, all the exchange parts to the left with the counting house, kind of like a bank teller with the weights and stuff like that. And right across the way through the back is basically the office spaces like desks. Counting because they also take town records here, and that's where she's at. And she comes walking up, recognizing you. Ah, you're back, in a very female voice that I can't produce.
Oh, you're back.
Just go the opposite direction. Be the most manly voice you can have.
Have you take care of Glassstaff?
Indeed, we have.
Excellent, excellent.
We are here for payment and also to discuss the payment of that correspondence that you were requesting.
Yes, oh, very much pleased with that. Thank you. So you hangs over a bag of gold, and I believe it's Neela's communication hands to you. And I think
It was
there was
100
extra.
gold.
It was 100 gold, but I
For
think I gave
the-
extra.
She didn't say. She said there might be a little extra on top if we could find any
Yeah.
correspondence. But she didn't
Okay,
actually give us a
okay.
figure.
All right, so give it it'll be 200 total. Excellent, she says. And she reads, are you going to give her the correspondence? Because she gave you the gold, she got her hand out.
So are you gonna keep 100 gold for yourself and then give the other 100 to the pot?
Hush. We're in the middle of a moment. Stop.
But yeah, just
We're in the middle of RP moment.
I'm gonna hold the letter in my hand. Like, do you need to keep it, or might I have it back once you read it?
I just probably just read it.
Okay, then I'll
Is
hand
it
it
that
to her.
important to you? Was it that important to you?
Well, it's important to help us find Gundren, potentially.
Fair enough. I'll give it back.
Thank you, and I'll hand it to her.
All right, she reads it, and her eyes widen. Black spider. Folds it back up, gives it back to you. Very interesting. Very interesting.
What
Well,
do
thank
you know of the black spider?
I just found out who that was. Or I just found that name out as I read that letter. I know as much about it as you do.
Can I see if she's lying?
Sure. Insight check.
ooh, nice.
Doesn't get much better.
Wow. So through her appearance, she seems pretty genuine that she doesn't know who Black Spider is, but her body language is showing off that she has alternative motives for this whole correspondence with the red, wanting the red brand leader dead and find out there's a new player. So she has alternative motives, ulterior motives.
Okay. I'll take the letter back. I'll put it in my bag.
You know what they say.
And,
Bigger the smile,
then
sharper the knife.
I'll
Um,
say, and I think my my little friend over here, and I'm pointing at the person who's taller than me, has some business that he would like to attend to as well.
Yes,
I'll be
stand
pretty-
aside, boy.
Can I kick
Wow.
him in the shin, please?
Yes, you can.
Strength check.
Pose a strength check.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to take much. My strength is +0.
You know what? There's 20 sides on that die.
Ooh, great win.
Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's a natural one. So she got a natural one for kicking in
Break
the
her
shin.
shin.
That's what we call karma. Keeping secrets from your
I
party.
can't believe I went from a 19 to a 1. Wait, I have luck.
You have luck.
I can
You
read.
already used
I
it,
have.
didn't
No, I have 3.
you? Oh. Okay.
I can use,
She's got luck.
I can,
Come on,
got
karma.
luck.
Come on, karma.
Boo.
There's no way she'd do it.
I win. I win.
Wow.
So you kick him in his-
Almost lost it a second ago too.
You kick him in the shin with a big thump. And you hear a meow. That's
Meow.
meow.
There,
So
I
she
hope
looks
it
at-
hurt. You bruised your shin.
Did I lose 1 HP?
Nah, I'm not gonna take damage right now.
Uh.
But you got a bruise on your shin. You're probably walking around with a limp. So Helena's kind of laughing and giggling. Nods at the halfling. That's
Well,
a tough little girl right there.
she's almost a handful.
As it seems. What can I do for you, dwarf?
We
She's a
just got
human,
back.
right?
We've defeated the Red Brands. We have
That you
taken
did.
their bounty, and now we lay it before you. Please show your patronage by giving me as much as possible for these items. And then I show her the items: 5 gems worth 15 gold each, a silk pouch, 5 gems worth 10 gold each, 2 paradots, 15 gold each, 2 garnets, 10 gold each, 1 pearl, 100 gold, pair of gold earring rubies, or a pair of gold earrings, ruby inside of them for 30 gold, and then I think that is it.
Okay. I'm going to ask: Is that pearl a white pearl?
That is a pearl.
I'm asking the
never said the
DM.
color.
Is the pearl a white pearl?
Most pearls are white, yeah. I don't know
Okay.
what.
So I'm going
Counter.
to I'm gonna tell Ferrig a white pearl, 100 gold is a spell component. I forget the spell right now, but it's an actual spell component that you need to use a pearl worth 100 gold.
Okay.
So
Is it a
if
spell
he-
component for you?
it's a I don't actually have the spell. I don't have the spell yet, but it's in my I know that it's a spell component for a wizard spell.
I'd be willing to part with it directly to you for half the gold. So if you want to, I'll take 50 gold out of your earnings.
So
Here,
as this conversation's happening, Helena calls over one of the exchangers that come over, and they got a little glass piece that she puts over her eyes and examines gemstones. But at the same time, she looks at Neil and kind of gestures a little note to her.
Who does?
Kind of hands
The
Helena.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
she's
it?
giving you a little
Syntax
note?
identify spell.
She slipped you a note.
So if you know, but you guys are communicating, so you didn't notice this through a passive wisdom. You didn't notice this little sleight of hand. But
I
Neil-
will. I'll pocket it, and I'll say, hey, I'm just gonna go check on everybody else while you take care of this business, guys, and step outside.
So you guys, as Kendroff, you're going to take the pearl for
Yes.
component.
Okay, I'm just gonna take it off here. So right now I am estimating without the pearl. Let me take that down over here. It's at a value of 205.
Okay, so she examines everything's out and says nods and hands the gems off to the exchanger. comes back with some gold coins, and there you go.
Yay, 205 gold.
Let's go over to well, that business is settled. Let's go back over to Imag and Sophia at the Lion Coast Shield Coaster.
Okay, are we walking back over, guys?
How much gold did we get from that 215?
205. Because we would have got more, but he took the pearl, so it'll count against his earnings.
That's fine.
Okay. I went
had the,
outside to read the note, by the way.
Okay. Who had the green frog from the cave, or do we sell that?
So
Sophia.
Sophia has that.
Heck yeah, I do.
So let's zoom in.
Yeah, I do.
So Nino's gonna read the note. We'll get to that in a second. Somebody's calling for an identify spell.
No,
But,
that's the pearl is the component for identify.
I got you. I got what you're saying. Okay. You guys over in Lion Shield Coaster is meeting Leanna. I believe you're going to sell some weapons as you walk into the door. She gives a nod, gives you the old howdy sign and the counterclockwise wave rotation. But and then he yells at you to close the door. Don't want the insects to come in. I'm kind of rushing this because we got
Did you
15 minutes
sell the
before the
ruby
door cut off.
earrings too, Farah?
The ruby ones? Yeah, I sold those.
Yeah.
Did you want to wear them?
No, I was deleting the things out of the inventory.
Yeah, right now the only thing I'm still holding on to is the platinum signet ring, which I'm currently wearing.
So Imag and Sophia at Lion Shield Coaster, are you
Right.
what are you selling?
I have 20 beaver pelts.
20 beaver pelts. You would go beaver
Oh, I
pelts.
forgot about the beaver pelts.
Yeah, I don't think they actually gave me a price for beaver pelts, so I probably would go about 1 gold piece per.
These things are heavy. I've been carrying them around.
I have 10 beaver pelts.
Was I carrying any? No, I didn't. No, you guys figured out how to carry them without me. Oh, okay.
I have 10 beaver pelts.
It's-
Can I be over there too?
Yeah, you guys
Well,
walking over. So
I asked if we were walking over, so yeah.
yeah, so you're walking over. The only one staying back is Neela reading the letter, so we'll get to that in a second. So I don't mind splitting the part just for a little
So 1 gold
So-
piece each.
So 3 gold pieces each?
bit. Give me a what is the word I'm looking for? What's the one? A Christmas check? I think it's charisma.
Charisma?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Persuasion?
Negotiation. Persuasion. Yeah,
Persuasion, yeah, charisma.
You do it, please. You do it.
So how do you want to persuade this though? I want a little bit of a little RP out of this so I can set my DC proper. So let me see your sell feature. Your folklore going to sell me these beaver pelts for 3 gold piece.
Go for it.
How much is your persuasion again? Are you in a negative or positive?
I'm -1.
Dang it, I have 0. So. Okay, I don't know. From the depths of darkness, I bring forth these awesome beaver pelts. They are amazing. Look at them shine with amazing sheen in the sunlight. They gleam with almost a magical aura. However, they do not have magic. We do not say they have magic, or nor do we have you sign off that they have magic. But they look like they're magical, which means you can trade them as if they were magical. But they should make great slippers, purses, anything you can possibly imagine. Just the sky's the limit, but only if you get your hands on these magical beaver pelts. Not magic.
How you
And
do
wait,
it.
there's more.
Yes.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Game pieces don't actually talk.
Jet.
Awesome.
So she looks at you with her eyebrow raised. You think I got much for brains, dwarf? But she looks through the rear pelts. She's like, "Man, these can fetch some good leather armor. 3 gold piece each. I could do that.
Well,
Yay.
I'll give you A for effort. Good job."
I'll take 60 gold.
And I'll take 30 gold. So let's go ahead and delete these beaver pelts out my items.
So Neela, as you're reading through the letter, Basie speaks about how she is part of the Zen Zhentarim. Zhentarim. Zenheratham group. They pursue wealth and power. I see that you are as kind since you are, well, once part of Red Brand. You don't think I didn't recognize you? If you're interested in joining, once you meet me as the sun goes down, let's say about 9-10 o'clock in the evening, to discuss possible joining and my ambitions here in Phandelver. Signed, Alea.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And in the meantime, I'll go over to the Lion Shield and I'll sell the things I have.
Okay. So back over to the Lion Shield. Letter scraps or the pelts are gone now. She got her apprentices to come grab them off. And anything else? So we got a 10-minute. We got 10 minutes for cutoff. Let's if we don't have to do RP every single one of these.
Yeah,
if you guys
we don't have to RP
wanna
mine.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just unload here. So what we got?
I have 8 short swords, 2 javelins, and 2 morning stars.
Okay, 2 javelins, 5 silver pieces.
How
Short
much? It was
swords.
5 silver for each.
Yes. Short swords are 10 each. What was the other one you said?
It's 10 silver for 8 short swords.
No, 10
And
gold
2 morning-
pieces for
Oh, 10 gold pieces.
each.
Okay, so, and then 5 gold pieces for the javelins, you said?
5 silver for javelins.
5 silver. 5
all right.
silver for 2 javelins and 2 morning stars.
Morning stars. 15 gold piece each.
Thank you.
So now, Neela, was that everything that was in the armory, or is that just what we took off of the bodies?
That's what I took off of the bodies.
Okay, so I'm going to tell Lenine that there is a small armory in the basement of the mansion with a stash of weapons in it, including crossbows, short swords, javelins, etc., that she may be interested.
Really. Thank you for that bit of information.
There's also
You
a
know-
large stockpile of provisions, including salted meats and such. I don't know if she sells provisions or if that would be Barthen's.
That'd be Barthen, probably.
Well, she's the coaster. No, because we had flour sacks and stuff like that we took out of Cragmaw
Mhm.
for her. So
That's true.
She goes, we're actually competing businesses, but
Okay.
I handle most of the armory. But thank you for that information.
um,
I know Nate. I don't know how much is over there, but for the information, I'll pass off 100 gold to you.
okay. I will tell you that if you send your boys over to empty the place out, be sure to put on some Red Brand cloaks. There are still 2 undead in the building. The cloaks will protect you from.
Oh, thank you. I don't think we have any cloaks though. Is there some...
There are some hanging in the armory, which you don't have to pass through the crypt to get to the armory.
Okay. All right. I'll let them know. Thank you.
Just be careful.
For
Okay, fair.
the information, do you want to add it to the community pot to count against your debt?
Yeah, I could put it in the community pot. Sure, that's fine.
Okay. So I'll erase your debt and you'll just put that in the community pot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not in this. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this for spreading my knowledge.
And as Edith, other math orchard, he was still kind of hanging up the party. Kind of looks at you. It's typical high elf. And walks off back to his farm. Imag, I think you're good with the letter pelts. Or you had anything else?
Nah, I'm good until we.
She looks at your flask. Is that a silver flask? Or
Yep.
platinum?
And he clutches it. He clutches it tight against his side.
Interesting.
What do you want,
Is
my
it
flask?
platinum? Could it be platinum?
I think it was silver. I think I gave you.
Yeah, it is silver.
And I hand
Very
over
nice.
the 200 gold plus 30 gold plus 8 gold plus 10 silver to the dwarf.
238, or how much was that? 230.
It was 238 gold and 10 silver.
I can hold on to it, but however, I was intending to give each person their share of platinum. Is that fine with you?
I think
But I was just putting it in the
I
community
was gonna
pot.
say something about that. I think we should divide the pot by 6 instead of 5, and then leave the 6th one in the pot.
We can do that. How about we do that tonight when we
That
go
makes
back to the
sense.
inn? That way we aren't doing it in open public.
Well, yeah.
Selena looks around and it's probably close to 4 or 5 o'clock now. And she's like, "Is that all?" I'm looking at everybody.
No, I
Sophia.
would like to buy a shield. Well,
Okay. So she pulls out a shield from the back as I scroll through my notes, and for some reason it doesn't have a shield listed. Why? Why would you do this to me?
Just to mess
because
with
I
you.
because I knew you didn't have it.
Ah,
That's
it's in a
not true.
different. It's a different journal. That's why. Why would it do that? So she pulls out a shield. It's a basic iron shield. 10 gold pieces.
I'll take
one
it
of
for
those.
7.
So give me a persuasion check, and then give me your RP response of how you're going to persuade her, this very stubborn Lenina, to come down on price.
Which one do you want first?
Your response and then persuasion.
Yes, I
Okay.
want to hear the words and then see the failure.
We just did a grand favor for you, and Kendroth there sent you on a mission to go off and grab hundreds of gold pieces worth of equipment that is left there.
No,
So
nods.
I think it is the least you could do for us, and this will help save my friends in the future with this shield.
She nods. True. Very true. Very true. Go ahead and do persuasion.
I have to move some stuff.
Ah,
Nice.
Hey,
I'll get you for 5 gold pieces.
well,
Ah.
thank you. I appreciate you.
Hey, can I get one of those too?
She looks at you. It's a nice flask you got there.
Yeah, it's my flask. Can I get a shield? What's about?
I guess you can. She looks at Neela. What should I give him a shield?
Look
Do you
at
have
me?
like a
No.
one-handed longswordy type weapon?
Yeah. So she gives you a shield for 5 gold pieces. And Sophia 5 gold pieces for the shield. So that's 2 shields. And you want a long-handled sword.
Well, just like a long sword, a single-handed long sword, because I have a great sword.
Yeah, so a long sword to be versatile, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use it with the shield even.
Yep.
So normally she pulls out a basic typical iron sword and up special with it. And she goes, normally these go for 15 gold pieces, but because of your lot, 10 gold pieces.
Do you have anything the next step up from there, or is this it?
That's it.
Okay, then I'll take it.
And if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and by all means, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more of this